Hello, everyone. Welcome to English with Anna. Today, we're going to continue talking about grocery shopping. Today, we're going to practice one important question when we go grocery shopping. Today, we're going to practice the question, how much? Let's say that together 2 times. How much? How much? We use the question how much to ask about the price. For example, how much is the milk? The milk is $3.99 a gallon. Or how much is the pizza? The pizza is $7.99. So this is a very important question when you go shopping. If you do not know the price of something, you can ask this question in the store and someone will help you. Let's look at some examples together. Here we have a question. It begins with, excuse me. Remember that we use excuse me when we need to get someone's attention in the store, when we need to get someone's attention to help us. So we say, excuse me, how much is the, and we can put a food in the space. We use is in the question when we are talking about just one item or one thing. Do you see in the picture we have one soup, just one can of soup. Here we have 1 gallon of milk and 1 loaf of bread. So when we make a question about one item, we use is in the question. Let's read the examples together. Excuse me, how much is the milk? The milk is $3.49 a gallon. Excuse me, how much is the soup? The soup is 99 cents a can. Excuse me, how much is the bread? The bread is $3.50 a loaf. But sometimes we have more than one item, more than one thing. So here we have another question. Excuse me, how much are the? When we have more than one thing, we use are in the question. For example, we have 3 apples. Here we have a bag of many carrots. And we also have more than 1 egg. Let's read some examples with are. Excuse me, how much are the apples? The apples are $1.18 a pound. Excuse me, how much are the carrots? The carrots are $2.49 a bag. Excuse me, how much are the eggs? The eggs are $2.48 a dozen. Remember that a dozen means 12 eggs. 1 dozen is 12 eggs. So these examples show us that if we want to ask about the price of just one item, we must use is in the question. If we want to ask about the price of more than one item, we must use are in the question. Let's look at some practice. Can you complete the sentences with is or are? I want you to read the sentences and try by yourself first. Stop the video so you have some time to try. Now let's check your answers. How did you do? Let's read the sentences together. Number 1, excuse me, how much are the bananas? We use are because there is more than one banana. Number 2, the bananas are 57 cents a pound. Number 3, excuse me, how much is the juice? We use is because the juice is just maybe 1 gallon of juice. Number 4, the juice is $5.49 a gallon. Number 5, excuse me, how much are the hot dogs? The hot dogs are $3.69 a pack. Number 7, excuse me, how much are the chips? Number 8, the chips are $3.99 a bag. Number 9, excuse me, how much is the rice? Number 10, the rice is $4.99 a box. How did you do? If you don't understand, you can go back and watch the video again. Study the examples a little bit more. Can you write 5 questions with how much? I have 2 examples for you. Excuse me, how much is the coffee? Excuse me, how much are the beans? Now it's your turn. Please write 5 sentences on the lines. You can practice your questions the next time you go to the grocery store. I hope that this question will help you next time you go shopping. So remember, we use how much to ask about the price of something when we don't know how much something costs. And we use is in the question for one item. Use are in the question for more than one item. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.